guys? Today we're doing another true story animation, and today we are doing a school bad bully has fallen in love with me. If that happened to me, that'd be a real disaster, but it won't happen.
Hello, my name is Jennifer, and recently a very unpleasant story has happened to me. To be more specific, I became the girlfriend of a real school bully. The relationship brought me a lot of problems. Let me tell you everything from the beginning. I went to a regular school and led a very regular life. I had friends with whom I was often hanging out with after school.
The question is, did you fall in love with the bully too? If you did, I'd be like, dude, I hate you.
As well as loving parents who always took care of me and helped me with everything. I just tried to study well and not cause any particular problems to anyone. In short, I was an ideal daughter and a teacher's favorite. I was a real good girl. I was also a class monitor, and I got along.
If you're a good girl, then you are not going to be good with a bully boyfriend.
Well with all my classmates. We always helped each other and tried to create a friendly atmosphere at school. Our class could be called ideal if it weren't for one but. The major bully of our entire school was in my class. His name was Bill. He was
Why don't you transfer to another class?
a very tall, broad-shouldered, and well-built guy.
He looks so weird. Not even creepy, weird.
Even just a look from him sent shivers down one's spine.
No, he was weird.
So
Look at him, he's missing an eyebrow piece. He looks so weird.
had no friends. In addition, he always initiated
If he has no friends, then he just wants friends, okay?
fights and got involved in various brawls which caused him to end up in the principal's office. Once, because of him, several high school students had to go to the hospital for a month because of numerous fractures. And all they were doing was standing up for first graders that Bill was trying to steal lunch money from.
Oh,
Well,
God, they just want lunch, Bill.
at least that's what people were saying. Different rumors have been spread around the school, and I did not always know which were true and which were
Did he
not.
ever bully you, though? Probably because he has a crush on you.
In any case, I tried not to mess with this guy. I didn't know anything about Bill's personal life and family, and I didn't want to. I tried to minimize the chances of ever running into him, but unfortunately that wasn't possible because I was the class monitor, and one way or another I had to have contact with all of my classmates, including Bill. Once I ran into him in the hallway when I was in a hurry
What did he do? Oh, and he screamed at you because you bumped into him?
for a class, and I wasn't watching where I was going. As I hit him hard, I fell to the floor, and Bill didn't even stumble. When I saw his
So he doesn't have a crush on you yet. Because he has to, because it says the school bad bully has fallen in love with me.
huge silhouette, I was
You promised.
so scared that I lost the ability to speak. He just walked by without even looking at me. I sincerely hoped this was our first and last meeting like that. However, as bad luck would have it, from that moment on, Bill began to haunt me everywhere. Not only did the teachers consider it a good idea to make us sit at the same desk, but they also gave me different tasks related to him.
Yeah, I don't know why teachers say that, like, a good kid should sit next to a bully. I don't know why they say that. Like, they just think that the good kid can inspire the bully, but I really think that's ridiculous. The bully is a bully, and we can't fix that.
For example, I was supposed to give him some printouts with the assignments or tests that he had missed. In general, school went on as usual, and there were no signs of trouble, until at one of the lessons, I caught Bill looking at me.
Ooh, I knew it.
At first, I did not think anything of it. What's the big deal? He looked at me, so what? This did not bother me until I realized that Bill began to invade my personal space. He followed me everywhere, in the hallway, in the cafeteria,
That is creepy because he looks weird.
in gym class. I could not even talk with my friends without interruptions since he was always there. He was waiting for me at the school gate, and more often he sat down at my desk. Because of this, I could not concentrate on the lessons, and during our breaks, I tried to get lost in the crowd. My classmates were afraid to even come up to me, as they often caught Bill looking at them with irritation. Even my best friends began to avoid me. The
Just tell the teacher
real
about
night-
Bill, because this is not okay unless you have a crush on him too.
nightmare began when, during one of the breaks, Bill just grabbed my hand and led me out of the class. None of my classmates even tried to stand up for me, and my friends just turned away as if they hadn't seen anything.
I don't blame them.
I felt so upset
I would not want to get involved.
that I almost burst into tears. I understand their fears, but is this a reason to abandon me? He took me to a deserted place and said that he wanted to be my boyfriend. Out of fear, I immediately agreed, and only after that realized what I had done. In short, that's how my relationship with Bill began.
So you really be like, yeah. Wouldn't he know that you're creepy? Wouldn't he know that you're like creeped out with that idea? Or is he just stupid? Yeah, the boy's stupid.
At first, he tried to be nice and courteous with me, but he didn't manage to do it very well. He dragged my book bag along the way to school and helped take off my coat, but he did it in such a careless manner that I was worried he would tear my clothes. In
Yeah.
addition, at any moment, he could grab a notebook or even a phone out from my hands for no reason, without explaining anything. I completely stopped communicating with my classmates. Bill threatened everyone who dared to approach me.
Why, Bill? Just why?
Once, he even drove my friend away in a rude manner when she tried to talk to me. I did not know what to do with this, so I just put up with it without saying a word.
Just break
At the
up with him, man.
request of Bill, I began to help him with his homework. In fact, I just did everything for him while he was sitting next to me and looking at his phone,
You really should break up with him.
watching YouTube videos or some sports match. I wrote his essays, which he couldn't even properly read out loud. But that wasn't all. Once, during a lunch break, some guy ran past me and accidentally spilled his drink on me. A dark spot appeared on my blouse, but it wasn't that bad compared to what happened next. Bill decided to show off his manliness and stand up for his beloved girlfriend. He grabbed that guy by his collar and lifted him in the air with one hand while preparing to punch him with the other.
Jeez.
I immediately started screaming and asking him to stop this while demanding to put the poor guy on the ground.
This is gonna get copyrighted.
To grab Bill's hand and literally hang on it to make him listen to me. And this was not the first case when I had to rush to the rescue of others while protecting them from the anger of my boyfriend. I did not want to
Don't even call him your boyfriend in front of me. That's just gross.
become the reason for any of his fights. I even felt like a hero when I tamed this wild beast and
You shouldn't feel like a hero. I'm pretty sure the teachers have been trying to do that, and I don't hear you calling them heroes. So yeah, you shouldn't feel like a hero.
saved his victims from their fate. Bill was really annoyed by my behavior, and once he even shouted at me, saying that I should not poke my nose into his business. Also, I
You're poking your nose into her business, like into her arguments and troubles.
really hated Bill's bad habits. I asked him to refrain from them when I was next to him, but he often forgot about it. Apparently, he just did not take my words seriously,
You should just ask a boy to come kiss you in the lips in front of Bill, and then Bill will break up with you.
which was also
But I don't know who would do that.
really annoying. Sometimes I even had to pick up trash after him and put it in the trash can
That's
myself.
not a big deal. That one's not a big
This
deal.
made me very angry, but I couldn't say anything to him in response. Bill has always been rude, even towards me. I did not know what to do with our relationship and whether it is possible to call this a relationship at all.
Exactly.
But one event put everything in its place. This happened in one of our gym classes. My classmates decided to play soccer while the teacher was busy. Bill was standing next to me when a soccer ball hit his head with great force. My classmate ran up to us immediately and started to apologize, but
You shouldn't have ran up to him. You shouldn't have been like, oh, it wasn't me, it wasn't me.
Bill did not even listen to him. He just grabbed that guy by the shirt and began yelling at him, threatening to mess him up. I immediately rushed up to them and begged Bill to stop, but he didn't listen to me at all. When he was preparing to hit, I stood between him and the guy, hoping that it would change his mind.
Whoa, he's gonna hit you.
But believe it or not, Bill hit me. I fell to the ground, and after that, he stopped. My friends immediately rushed up to me and were horrified by what they had seen. There was a bruise under my eye, and my nose was bleeding. I burst into tears because of the pain and started shouting at Bill that I never wanted to see him again. After hearing my crying, the teacher immediately
I would never forgive him. No forgiving.
rushed up to me and took
He deserves to be in prison.
me to the nurse's office.
He's awful.
There, I was examined by the nurse. Later, I ended up in the principal's office where Bill and my parents were already waiting. Mom immediately hugged me, and Dad was really mad when he saw my injured face. As a result, Bill was registered with the police, and
Yes, I knew
my
it.
relationship with him finally ended. My classmates were no longer afraid to approach me, and I was able to restore communication with my friends, as well as return to my usual school life. I watched Bill from time to time and could not help but notice his loneliness. All his attempts to talk with someone always ended in failure. People around avoided him and didn't even want to be next to
I would too. I mean, I don't blame them.
him. At some point, I felt sorry for Bill.
You shouldn't. He punched you in the face and messed your face up. He's awful.
I realized that he just didn't know how to make friends. Yeah,
Doesn't mean he can be a bully. He can just be a lonely classmate in the corner, which he deserves.
it may sound crazy, but I decided to give Bill a second chance. But
Wait, in the relationship or in the friends? Please say in the friends. The relationship is not gonna work out.
not in a relationship, of course.
Yes.
After class, I came
But I wouldn't even give him a chance at all. Like, why give him a chance at all? He definitely showed his true colors.
Switch out and switch to Chrome.
offered to be friends, but under certain conditions. In particular, fights, threats, or other
Okay, bye to your friends.
types of aggression were forbidden. I can't say that Bill liked my conditions, but still he agreed. When my friends found out about what I had done, they thought I was crazy.
Yeah, you
It took
are.
me a lot of time to persuade them not to avoid him and not to be afraid of him. First of all, I taught Bill to smile. In the beginning, he was not successful in this at all. He was even angry with me, and according to him, he felt like a complete idiot.
He's gonna punch you in the face again.
However, daily training began to bear fruit. At least it was not scary to approach him anymore. Of course, everything was much more difficult with his reserved character. Bill was not used to controlling his own emotions and considering the opinions of others. Each time when he raised his voice at me, I just left silently, making it clear that he needed to calm down. My classmates were watching what was going on with interest,
And saying that you're crazy.
but there were not many people who wanted to talk. At school, Bill was still considered a
Bill is just so bad.
bully, which was partly true. He managed to get involved in a few more fights, which really made me upset. But it's worth remembering that change takes time.
What do you mean?
I believe that he will succeed in overcoming his own character and find true friends in the future.
I don't believe that.
Thank you for listening to my story. Why do you think bullies become who they are? Share your opinions in the comments. I would be interested to read them.
Okay, guys, let's comment below something before I go. Alright, what should I say? I'm gonna... is a bully. Because that's true. Like, he's so mean. And he does not look scary. He looks weird. looks weird. Anyways, guys, I hope this gets liked because I'm not lying. So, yeah. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, smash that like button! Smash it! Smash it! Smash it! Smash it! Smash it! Smash it! And I'll see y'all next time. Goodbye, guys. I really enjoy flowers and helping people. Goodbye!